Eagle 36 QBOK here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a 4 slide out, outside kitchen equipped bunkhouse that is essentially just the slightly compacted version of the Eagle Premier, or pardon me, now it's called North Point 375 BHFS. That being said, all the core stuff is here. All the important stuff is here. You're just going to save a couple £1,000 of weight and more than that in money. That never seems to offend anybody. Lighter and less money and a good quality product never ever seems to offend anybody. So real quick, I do want to mention, pardon me, well, first of all, I want to mention I've been struggling with losing my voice a little bit between the weather and all the presentations I've done. But secondly, the unit we're looking at here may not be exactly the one we have in stock. Keep in mind this video might be slightly different from something. If there is an option, I'll try to point it out as we go. First thing I want to talk about on any Jayco is warranty, because they have double the warranty of basically anybody else in this class. It does make a difference. It's built better, it's built to last longer. The fact that they are willing to place double the liability on themselves when they build this product, to me, speaks volumes. Eagles are going to have the gorgeous frameless windows here. You do not see the seals because they're hidden under a UV tinted pane, so those seals are going to receive less weathering, less sun damage. You know, power awning with LED lighting is not uncommon in this class, but with what this sacrifices in comparison to the 375 North Point, and sacrifice is a loosely phrased word here, it does not have a kitchen slide. But that means that we get a bigger, more functional awning and bigger patio space. So it's not necessarily just a bad thing. There's a lot of benefits that go into it too. We still have, just like our big brother North Point, the fully insulated laminated baggage doors here. They're all slam latches. They're all easy close. You know, they still have the nicer hardware to keep them held open. We still have the cool little utility drawer here, so you can keep your flashlights and your grill lighters and stuff like that. We do not have a drop frame, but frankly, I don't know that you need one. Look at this in here. It is not looking too awful small to me. And if you look up here, this is a big thing to look at, guys. This is something people don't think to look up and inside of stuff. When they shop, you're standing. When you're using your RV, you're kneeling, you're squatting, you're sitting down. It's all this stuff. First of all, you see that this is an aluminum frame trailer. You can see that clearly. It's welded aluminum. Secondly, you can see the fact that they have insulated the bedroom and bathroom floors. That's a big deal because not everybody does that. If you don't insulate those floors, they're just going to be cold and they're going to suck the life out of you. So not only do we have an insulated, well, first of all, start from the bottom, we have a fully enclosed, forced air heated insulated underbelly. Come up here to where we have an insulated basement compartment giving us a big dead air pocket, which is one of the best things you can do from a thermal standpoint. Then we go up to the floor, and even that is insulated. It's those extra steps you see in a Jayco you just don't see everywhere else. The front compartment here is really sweet. If you want to throw 2, 3, maybe 4 batteries in here, you can. Not to mention, we still get good storage up front here. This RV is equipped with an automatic leveling system. We'll get to that in just a second. I just looked at the jacks and thought about it. But this is something we like to put on here whenever we can, a MORryde pin box. Anytime a trailer starts weighing over 10,000 pounds, which this one's 11.1 and some change, you need a good shock dampening pin box. Now really, people don't think about it, but the suspension on this RV is a 2-step system. First, you have a MORryde suspension system back here. It's the same system they used to use on the Pinnacles years ago. They're now including even here in the Eagles segment. So 2 steps down the chain, they're still using that same suspension here that they're using on their biggest, baddest fifth wheels. Consider that. So this suspension over here absorbs the vertical shocks and jolts going down the road. But the MORryde pin box soaks up the lateral, the horizontal shock that you get going down the road. This is what's going to give you a smoother ride. The suspension back there is going to keep the truck from doing this. This suspension is going to keep you from going back and forth in your vehicle constantly. That's why it works together. Your slide outs are fully insulated because they are also fully laminated. I welcome you to walk up to most fifth wheels in the RV industry. Walk up to the slide out and just thump on it. On a Jayco you can do that because it is fully insulated. It's fully vacuum laminated just like the rest of the coach. Your roof is not laminated because they use, when you laminate, your insulation is based purely on thickness. So a constructed roof, not a laminated roof, can have a way better insulative quality. That's why they do that there. And that's why Eagles do truly achieve a 0 to 100 degree rating. I only know of a couple brands that can say that, and Jayco's the only one I know of that actually publishes their testing, and that's a big deal to me. I can see the results. I can't say that from every other brand. We do have an enclosed docking center here, so even your gate valves are enclosed and heated. Not to mention, you can close this door and get away from the neighbor kids. Handy battery disconnect up here in that corner. That's an important thing I like to talk about. This RV, as we have it equipped in this video, which is how we're mostly going to equip them, has 4 flat screens, a big DVD system, fridge, microwave, water heater. All this stuff, it goes into low power mode, not no power mode when you're not using it. With all those appliances, that will still soak a battery if you're not paying attention. So you can disconnect the battery and save it. Automatic leveling system has a little easy access hatch right here, so you don't have to deal with opening your whole baggage doors and everything. Big windows for ventilation on the sides of the slide too. That is a big deal to me. Let's get around the back side here. Even on the back side of the trailer, it's plenty to talk about. We do have a ladder because this does have a totally legit walkable roof. There is a bike rack accessory hitch on the rear bumper here, where other manufacturers tell you, well, if you put a bike rack on the bumper, you could void your structural warranty. Jayco welcomes it. They reinforce that sucker so that you can actually do it. And their outside kitchen kicks butt, period. First of all, it is intended, anytime you see this little bracket back here, this is a bracket for an RVQ outside grill. Keep that in mind and watch out for stuff like that. That complements the little cooktop we have over here. You get both a cooktop and a grill in a Jayco, not or. And is better than or. Would you like a grill or a cooktop? Or a grill and a cooktop? I like and, not or. We have this equipped with 4-zone entertainment. We have outside kitchen, bunkhouse, living room, bedroom. We have a 4-screen TV design going on in this thing. The woodwork they're using in this is gorgeous, and they use the same stuff outside they use inside. It is beautiful. I love the texture and the tones and everything. It's gorgeous. Even in the outside kitchen, we have LED lighting, by the way. We have the full-size Dad's medicine cabinet where you keep the barley pop, or, you know, all those fun beverages. We even have outlets over here, so you can put like a little mini microwave. They specifically measure this to leave you room for a microwave. How cool is that? They have a lot of attention to detail put into this. We also have a bath and a half model here. You have direct access bathroom, so that the kids can come and go to the bunk space in the back, or the guests. Sometimes this is used as a guest house in a sense. But they can come and go. They're not going to slip because we have these anti-slip aluminum steps on here on both entry doors. They don't do that on just a main. They do it on both. Everything's treated the same. So the kids aren't going to track dirt through the camper climbing in and out all day. They don't have to go in and out to get a drink all day unless Dad fully occupies that thing, which I've seen happen. But, you know, this kind of stuff is that convenience, ease of use stuff. This is the thing that tells me this is designed and built by somebody that goes camping, not just an engineer. You know, an engineer can make some really cool stuff on paper, but it doesn't always end up functional. And a cool thing I like to point out, at the time of this filming, Eagle is celebrating their silver anniversary. They've been building Eagles for 25 years at Jayco. There are RV companies that have come and gone since then, and Eagle's still going strong as one of the leaders in the industry. A wider entry door that we're coming in is one of those things that is worth mentioning. Another thing I like to point out, right when you walk in, all your control panels right here, and you have one switch, boom, brings her right to life. All of the lights kick right on, just like at home. You walk in your house, you have one switch for your lights, flick one switch, you expect the living room to light up. That's what you get here. It's just more intuitive. It's more natural and organic compared to what you're used to. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of this color scheme offhand. I want to call it almond, but I've been mistaken before. So keep in mind, the video here might be different from the one we have in stock. That being said, this is a very nice mid-tone leatherette. I think it's very sharp. So let's get dug in. All of your slide-out fascia is real hardwood. It's not pressed foam. You do not see an air conditioner because Jayco's using a whisper quiet air in their Eagles here in the living room. That's what these two little air returns are for. It knocks the air unit down to like 10% of its normal volume, so it's much quieter in here. This does have a trifold memory foam hide-a-bed, not an inner spring, not an air bed. Not going to go flat, and you're not going to hate it. Not to mention, it sets up easy. Both sides of your dining table. Now, sometimes you may see this model equipped with a freestanding table. Sometimes you'll see it with a booth dinette. When you get a booth, you're going to get these sweet pull-out drawers, and there are drawers on both sides of the dinette as well. Just little detail stuff, like they accent color the slide-out walls, so that this is like, it has a true slide room effect when the camera's not going dark on me because I'm pointing it at a window, that is. Let's see over here. Your kitchen space is killer. This kitchen rocks. And this is one of those things where sometimes I don't know that you necessarily need to go to that 5 slider to get the kitchen slide. I don't feel like I gave up a darn thing in this one. I really don't. I mean, just detail stuff. They're actually including not just a space for a trash can, but they're including a good big-sized one for you. You know, we've got lots of good drawer space. Solid surface counters as part of the Eagle luxury package. You know, your kitchen hardware is a nicer grade. You know, I mean, listen, that's not plastic. That's not plastic. That's what you usually get in the RV business, is plastic. But this is not just an RV. It's a Jayco. It is a cut above. Gorgeous stainless steel appliance package here, which is a very modern, posh thing, and it just, I don't know, I think it's sharp. I think they did an awesome job in here. I love it. Floor-to-ceiling pantry over here, too. Look at this sucker. Moving back, Mom and Dad have a sanity room, because we can close the door, and we can put the kids away, and they can have their own little space back here to bounce around this thing like a jungle gym and just go crazy. So, we have 2 opposing slides in this rear bunk space. But they have a design set up that'll let you do a couple different things. First of all, well, before I forget while I'm looking at the sticker, these are Denver mattress bunks. They are 50% thicker than the normal bunks put out there, and the teddy bear cover helps keep the kids warmer. Now notice too, you see plywood. You don't see particle board. You don't see OSB. You see real, good quality material, and that is why this has double the warranty of most anything in this class. Better stuff. Even LED lighting back here in the bunks. Every kid gets their own little night light. In case Junior's a little afraid of the dark. I struggled with that for a long time. Not proud of that fact, but whatever. So, the whole rear wall is pure storage. And remember, at the unit I'm filming here, which is how we typically will equip them, we have included the TV back here for the bunkhouse as well. Pure storage everywhere you look. Not only can you sleep 8 or 10 people in here, you can actually keep all their stuff, so it's not going to look like an ugly, cluttered mess. This bunk down here flips up and down, by the way, so you can have this space open. This flip-up-down bunk design is here so that you get an outside kitchen in a 2-slide bunkhouse. This is the only way you can do it, and a lot of manufacturers haven't figured that out yet, which is funny because it's not like it's a new idea. Now, over here we have a couple cool things. This bunk overhead flips up and down out of the way so that during the day, you can convert this thing to like a sofa, and they have like a really cool theater seat thing going on. At night, each side can flip open to its individual bunks. How cool is that? Everyone gets their own little slice of heaven. And I do mean they have like a theater seat going on, because you've got this sweet little wraparound, like almost video gamer chair thing going on. You do have cup holders here. We have a little theater seat hidden armrest to keep remotes, and there's even a charging station down here, twin USB chargers. They are really being very family focused and modern conscious on this thing. It's very, very fun. And again, this is a bath and a half model with the direct access right to the bath back here. Even this bathroom is still LED lighting, and there's a wall switch right there that activates this fan. You can raise and lower the lid, turn the fan off and on from ground level. You don't have to be 10 foot tall to get there. Moving forward, the entertainment center in here does not disappoint. Your entertainment center has a 39-inch Furion flat screen. Your bedroom, we've added a 32. In the bunkhouse and the outdoor kitchen, you have a pair of 24s each. Or, pardon me, well, a pair of 24s total for one each place. I got to be careful how I phrase that. So, again, you have entertainment everywhere. Now, this is cool. Let's just start over here. This could be a pantry. It could be a coat closet. You have adjustable shelving. You have extra storage above. Yes, that is a tall space. You're going to probably have to get a 1 or 2 step stool. It is not something you're going to use every day, but it's there. It's better than nothing. Keep that in mind, you know. Even your door hardware, you can actually get your hand wrapped around this thing. And just cool little, like, coat closet light. So if you're leaving in the morning and you don't want to disturb everybody, you need just enough light to see your coat, and you got it. You know, all the radius work here, you know, all the shape and character they have going on, I really like that. This is an electric space heating fireplace, by the way. That's taking the chill out of the air without burning up your propane. And notice too that this TV is swing arm mounted, so if you want to face it right over here, you can do that. What's neat though is it's a magnetic latch, so it's really inclined to stay shut on its own. Pardon me. Furion electronic systems, just like you have your Furion TVs. Furion stuff, I've fired that name around. Long story short, it's a better grade than what you have in your house because it's made to be just shaken and jarred and bounced down the road, which is what a fifth wheel goes through before it falls apart. It can get hotter, it can get colder. It's better than what you have in your home. This is also Bluetooth enabled, even has a microphone. You can actually take hands-free calls through your camper if you feel like it. Now, a little smart stuff like this. I love that they put a handle built right into the wall right here. And you have 3 steps, not 4, or pardon me, 3 steps, not 2, so that it is easier to get in here. And they put little no-slip steps at the end. They don't use hardwood because hardwood's slippery. Again, smarter stuff. This bracket right here includes a little 5-function remote, so your slide outs, your awnings, a whole patio lights. It does 5 different things for you. It's lightweight, it's small, keep it in your pocket. You can run your awnings, turn on your patio lights without ever getting out of your chair, you know. The bathroom in this thing's fantastic. So, first of all, we've got a big walk-in shower. It does have a seating area, so if you need to sit while you bathe, if you've had like a knee replacement or something, or let's say, ladies, if you want to sit down and shave your legs, if you're going to be in your RV for a long time, you can do that here. You don't have to try to bend over and bash your head against the wall. Now, let me show you a couple neat things here. That little blue light at the top, you see that? It doesn't seem like much during the day, but at night, that blue light makes this whole thing glow, and it's the perfect bedtime nightlight. Especially great, you know, for coming in and out. If you're like me, when I sleep like the dead, and I wake up like a zombie, and it's painful. And that's the other reason I like this feature right here. We have a backlit morning mirror. So you can get ready in the morning without being assaulted by bright, painful light. Because if I walked in, and they put good lights in this thing, remember, if I walked in and the lights were just blaring, it'd feel painful. Plus, this is like a floating mirror style cabinet here that does have all the storage you're going to need behind it. And actually, even a big sink here you can actually wash your hands in. Real tile back here. You know, they're just doing it a step above. That's what they're doing. Just like every other room, walk in, flick one switch, and wow, what a difference that makes. Now, we have added the second AC to this one. That's a big option we put in here. Not every single one of these we carry is going to be built that way. We sell these things all over the country. Sometimes we send them out south or out west where it's cooking hot. Sometimes we keep them here in the Midwest where it doesn't get quite so scorching and we don't add the second AC. Always call, always double check to see how we have them built. We have Denver pillow top mattresses in here. Just a better grade of mattress. Anywhere you sleep in a Jayco, they spend more money. They have a better grade of mattress. Both sides of the bed have outlets right next to the headboard with little stands so you can run phones and CPAP machines and whatnot. This is a true queen, by the way. 60 by 80 queen, not the shorter camper queen. Full front wall-to-wall storage. Not to mention the fact this big thing is washer dry already. Oh, hey, you get to see me. Lucky day for you guys. Not really. I don't know how my wife does it. The lady's a saint. Again, we've added the bedroom TV to this one. We like to keep our TVs out for storage purposes. Even in the bedroom, you've got a perfect little like phone charging station. Very tall, very generously sized dresser over here, and a huge cross breeze window that goes right along with the fact that there are cross breeze windows on both sides of the bed. Even little detail stuff like this. Are you a reader? Do you stay up at night and read? You're going to love this because this little blue LED light does the same thing as the one in the bathroom. Blue light will make a white page glow. Now you hold the button, bang, we get a bright spotlight. So we can actually use it. It's a 2-element light. It is so cool. You know, it's all this detail stuff. Like their insulation package. They don't just insulate the underbelly. They also like double insulate the roof. And they wrap that all the way around the nose cap. And they even insulate the area under the pin box. People don't think about that. But the area where the pin box attaches to the frame is very rarely well insulated in the RV business. That's something Jayco's been doing for years as a matter of happenstance, not as a matter of upgrade. You know, it's just how they build it. They have a lot of experience and they know what people are looking for and they know what they would want. So that's how they build it. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.